Hey, what up, guys? It's Mr. Austria. In today's video, to talk about a test. I hope you're all happy and in good health. And in today's video, I want to do a personality test with you. Now, there is simple rules to this test, 3 in total. First rule, do not look into the comment section until the test is over. Now, don't worry, there will be no screamers, nothing scary whatsoever in this video, but looking into the comment section could alter the results of this test, and we don't want that. Second rule, listen to my voice and use your imagination. Go off limits because there are no limits to this test. Third and last rule, you can't lose at this test, so don't worry about wrong answers or going or being silly with your imagination. So here we go. You can also close your eyes to make it more immersive if you trust me enough to do that. I want you to imagine following scenario. You are in a desert. You are in a desert alone by yourself. How do you feel? How do you feel being alone in a desert? What do you see in this desert? What do you hear? What do you smell potentially? What do you feel physically as well with your hands? Be as precise as possible with your answer, and I'll give you a couple seconds to do that. So as the sand was flowing, hopefully you gathered your thoughts. The second question, in this desert that you're still in, you find a horse. A horse. What do you think about the horse? How does this make you feel, finding a horse in a desert? What are your plans with this horse? Do you have any to begin with? Once again, use your imagination to gather your thoughts and to give an more or less precise answer to the question. Excellent. Now, you found the horse in the desert. Next, you find a cube. You find a cube. Now, how big is the cube? What material is the cube made of? What does the cube feel like? Once again, think about your answer. Excellent. Now you found the cube. Next, you're still in the desert, mind you. There is a big storm. It's raining heavily. The wind is strong. And it's a tough situation to be in the desert. Now my question to you, what do you do? Good. Now, last question in this personality test. You find a ladder. A ladder. What type of ladder is it? How big is the ladder? And how does the ladder make you feel? Do you feel anything? about finding the ladder? Do you think it's useful? Is it useless? Gather once again your thoughts for this final question. Fantastic. So that was the personality test. Now, what was this all about? What was this journey or experience, if you will? It was a journey telling a story about your life. Now, this is going to be an individual result for each of you. That's why I didn't want you to look into the comment section before the conclusion of the test. First of all, I talked about this desert that you find yourself in. This desert represents your life. So what was your answer? How did you feel entering this desert all by yourself? Were you feeling rather adventurous, joyful? Did you enjoy the experience, or were you looking forward to it? Or were you feeling lost, maybe hurt? Was the sun burning very strongly against your face? Were you having troubles being there? That's how, more or less, this could represent your life, depending on your answer. Second, we talked about the horse that you found in the desert. Now, the horse represents your friends. How happy were you to find the horse? Did you ride it? Did you give it shelter? Did you maybe try to feed it as well on this dry, hot desert? Third, we found a cube, and this cube represents your ego. So was it a rather big cube, rather hard cube, or was it a soft cube, a small cube, almost like a plushie that easily fits in your hand? Check yourself for the answer. Then there was a big storm, very big storm, which represents hardship and problems in your life. So how did you deal with this storm? Did you manage to find the situation and look for shelter, or even produce shelter, craft shelter, if you will, yourself? Or did you think, that's it, it's a tough situation and I can't get out of this? Once again, got to check yourself with the answer. Last, I talked about the ladder. A ladder in the middle of a desert, rather unique item to find there, which represents your family in this test. So how did you deal with the ladder? Did you think it was useless in the middle of the desert, or did you find use for it? Did you store it and maybe hoped to use it at some point, maybe climb and use it for to cut the distance? These are the 5 individual points. And most importantly about the horse is, you found it very early, but what happened to it during the storm? Did you think about the horse while that storm was going on? So did you think about your friends while that hardship was going on? Or did you just think about yourself and went on your journey without the horse once again? So hopefully these answers, give you more or less an idea of how you look at life in general. And hopefully you enjoyed this little video. Once again, rather short test, but it was the first time I'm doing something like the ASMR thing anyway. I like to mess with sounds, so this was an opportunity to more or less experience with that as well. Hopefully you enjoyed the journey. But with that being said, that's much for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Midsound signing out. Peace.